Hey guys, what's up? This is Herbie Derpy, and today I'm going to be bringing you a real narrated battle, and this time it's going to be another Monotype battle against a guy named Macrojar. He's a really good battler, he's a cool guy, and I've played quite a few games with him, so yeah, this is one of our Monotype battles we had, and this is Monotype Ghost versus Bug, which is pretty interesting because we both have a Shedinja, which is kind of funny, so yeah, but it's kind of like a small little battle of Shedinjas, and you're going to see what happens, and hope you enjoy. So I'm going to start off with my Sableye. He's going to start off with a Scizor, and he predicts the Will-O-Wisp, so he's going to go into Volcarona to take it, and I do go for Will-O-Wisp, so good play on his part. So now I'm going to go for a Taunt, because I don't want him to set up a Quiver Dance, because Volcarona with a Quiver Dance can definitely sweep my team. So I'm gonna go Taunt, play it safe. He predicts that, so I'm gonna switch into my Jellicent while he switches out into his Paris, which isn't like the best matchup yet ever. So I kind of want to go for a Toxic, but I miss, which sucks. And you're gonna see so many status misses. It's ridiculous this game. So he's gonna go for Sword Dance. So I'm gonna go into a Shedinja because I know I can wall him. But he goes for a Spore, and this Spore was really big on the Shedinja. My Shedinja could have done so much more in this battle, but I'm asleep, which really sucks. So, so now he's gonna switch into his own Shedinja, which is, whatever, it's cool. So I'm gonna go into my Sableye, okay? So he's gonna go for Swords Dance. So he knows the Will-O-Wisp is coming. So I thought he would switch out. So I'm not gonna go for Will-O-Wisp, I'm gonna go for Recover, but he stays in, goes for an X-Scissor. I have no freaking clue why, but he just does, and I'm like, shit, this sucks. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go for Will-O-Wisp now. I know I can take a +2 Shadow Sneak because I am max HP, max defense. So I take it, live with like 2 HP. Then I'm like, yes, sweet. I'm gonna go for a Will-O-Wisp, and of course I miss again. Now this miss actually mattered a shitload because this Shedinja is gonna cause me so many problems on my team. You have no idea. So I'm gonna go into my Dusclops to take the Shadow Sneak because that's pretty much the only thing that can take it. And he goes for an X-Scissor, and I'm like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. Like this guy's just trolling me now. So now he's gonna switch into his Scizor, probably predicting the Toxic. Good play on his part. And now he's kind of scouting me out, so he's going to go for a U-turn and then switch into his Volcarona, predicting the Will-O-Wisp. And I do go for Will-O-Wisp, and I'm like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. I'm getting, like, read like a book. This sucks. So now he's going to go for Quiver Dances, which sucks. And now I'm going to go for Toxic just to make sure that thing is poison, just to get some residual damage. And of course, he has a freaking Lumberry. This game is ridiculous. So I'm going to finally get a Toxic off on this Volcarona. Now switch out into my Jellicent because I know my Jellicent can completely shut down this Volcarona. And yeah, Flamethrower doesn't do anything to me. So that's really nice. And now he's going to go for Bug Buzz, and I do get the Cursed Body, which is really nice. And I'm just going to go for Night Sight just to do some damage. I don't want to go for Scald because I'm fearing the Paras switching in. So he does switch into his Parasect this time. So I'm predicting going to go for a Toxic, which finally hits, which is nice. Because Poison is really useful to have on this Paras. I thought he might switch out here, but he actually doesn't. Just goes straight for a Seed Bomb. That kind of sucks. So then here, I thought he might predict my switch into Shedinja. So I go for another Recover, but he doesn't predict that at all. Goes for another Seed Bomb. So yeah, this game I'm making like a lot of really bad predictions, but it's cool. So now I'm actually gonna switch out to my Shedinja now, which is fine. He's gonna go for a Swords Dance, but now at this point he knows that he can't hit me, so he's gonna go switch out into his own Shedinja. I'm like really hoping I can break from the sleep at some point, but I don't, so I'm going to have to switch back into my Dusclops. I should have switched into my Dusclops knowing the Shedinja was going to come in, but now his Shedinja is going to do a clean 2-hit KO on my Dusclops, which really sucks because my Dusclops really could have been a little bit more useful this game. So he goes for Sucker Punch. I'm not sure why. He probably should have gone for Shadow Sneak, but either way, I'm going to go for Recover, get back like all my HP, and now he's going to switch into his Scizor, probably predicting the Toxic, but instead I'm going to go for a Nightshade. Knowing that he's probably going to switch into Scizor. He's going to go for Pursuit. I know he's going to go for Pursuit, which sucks, so I have to stay in, go for a Scald, and now I'm pretty much trapped in, so I have to let my Jellicent die, which is really unfortunate because I don't have anything to counter his Volcarona anymore. But here, I got the Cursed Body, and this was really big, because now I know that he's Choice Banded, so he can't do anything to me. So I'm going to go for Recover, get like all my HP back, which is really nice, because my Sableye would not have gotten an opportunity to do that. He goes for Struggle, and does a really nice chunk to me, which is really funny. So, so now I'm gonna go for another recover while he switches out into his Vespiquen. I don't know what his Vespiquen set is. I've never seen a Vespiquen before. This is my first time seeing one. So, this turns out to be a specially defensive bulky Vespiquen, which I did not see coming at all. I I really don't know what to expect from Vespiquens, but either way, I'm gonna go for Taunt just because I don't know what it does, and he's gonna go for Toxic, which is nice. So at this point, I was kind of thinking he's probably like a walling set, I guess. So he's gonna switch out into a Scizor, and I'm gonna go for Will-O-Wisp. Because any residual damage on his Pokemon is really nice at this point. So now I'm gonna burn him. He's gonna pursue, which isn't gonna do much to me, which is fine. And I'm just gonna go for Nightshade, kill him off. So yay, my Sableye is really back up and running. So now he's gonna go into his Parasect. And I'm going to go for Taunt to make sure he can't set up Sword Stances. I actually go straight for an X-Scissor, which doesn't really do much at all, which is really funny. So, yeah, my Sableye is basically walling the majority of his team now, which is nice. So I'm going to go for a Nightshade to do some really nice damage. He's going to go for X-Scissor just to do some more damage to me, because at this point, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to risk switching out, because he probably wants to switch into a Shedinja or something, but he can't. So he's going to keep going for X-Scissors. At this point, just pretty much making it fodder, so that's totally cool because I'm finally going to kill the Parasect who can't spore any of my guys left, but it's not like he can anyways because my Shedinja is still asleep. So now he goes to a Celigore and goes for a Bug Buzz, and that kills me, and I'm like, shit, that did a lot. So I'm thinking this is Specs, because that did way too much. So I'm like kind of hoping I can wake up. So I'm like, okay, come on, Shedinja, you can wake up. He's gonna break my sash with Shadow Sneak, but I do wake up this turn, and I'm like, yes, Shedinja woke up, and I do have Toxic, so I'm so happy because I'm finally gonna Toxic. Oh wait, I miss again. This sucks. So I'm at this point, I might as well go for Shadow Sneak, break his sash, because I know he's gonna go for Shadow Sneak as well. So I do win that speed tie there. I finally break his sash, which is okay, I guess. I mean, whatever. Like, I don't know. Status hacks has really screwed me over this game. But I'm going to finally go into my Mismagius. He's going to go for Sucker Punch. But then I was really stupid. And I forgot I'm Choice Specs. And I'm going to go for a Nasty Plot. And I'm like, wait, this is stupid. So I'm going to switch out into my Drifloon. He's going to go for Shadow Sneak down, just do some damage to me. That was a really bad play on my part. I really shouldn't have done that, because now my Drifloon is going to take quite a bit of damage from Shadow Sneaks. I am, however, going to get off a Calm Mind, and I don't know why I did that. I probably should have gone for a Shadow Ball and killed him off. But anyways, I'm going to go for Rest. I do have a Chesto, so I'm going to wake up immediately. He's going to go for a Swords Dance, and this is what I meant. So now I'm basically back at square one. I'm going to Shadow Ball, kill him off, which is like, okay, I guess. Finally took down that Shedinja. But now he's going to go to Exceligore, and I'm hoping Shadow Ball will do some decent damage, but it doesn't. He's going to kill me with Hidden Power Ice, which is, I guess, cool. So now I'm down to Mismagius, and I'm thinking Shadow Balls are okay. I know I can live one, but he actually has Hidden Power Dark, and I'm like, wow. So he told me he forgot to set his Eevee nature, or his Hidden Power nature. So that's kind of funny. So yeah, that actually worked out in his favor, because now he's gonna go into Vespiquen, and I'm like, okay, I can totally kill his Vespiquen. I have Specs. It doesn't. It just barely does half. That's ridiculous. I don't know how bulky this Vespiquen is, but dang, that was really bulky. And man, if he didn't have, oh god, if he didn't have that Hidden Power Dark, I definitely would have lived that attack order and definitely could have won this game. But either way, great game, Macrojar. Hacks really screwed me over, but you know what? It's hacks, you know. I'm not going to complain about it too much. So that was a pretty fun monocolor battle. Man, I am just like so out of it today. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the battle, and yeah.